Hi, Serica again, and I changed my hair again. I was missing my bangs and tempted to take the whole section out and have my natural hair be out, but I've only had these in for 3.5 weeks, so I decided against that and to just curl some of the Nubian twists so that I had bangs. Now I did these last night, and then after I slept with the scarf on them and flattened them out a little bit, I decided I wanted more. So I'm going to show you how I did them, but first let me show you the whole thing. So it's just a loose French braid in the back, and then the cornrows I did yesterday, and then the ones I have going off to the side that just keep the hair from falling in my eyes, I pinned underneath. But these work just as well if you just pull them straight back, or you can roll them and pin them back. I think that's my favorite. This way is my favorite. I think that's my favorite, but I think it would look better if these repeated all the way down. So when I get around to doing the touch-up on these, I think this is what I'm going to do with all of that entire section. But for right now, I just need it out of the way, and that works. I also need these out of the way. So that I can add a few more, and I'm just going to pull them. The French braid in the back is so loose, I can just really pull them right out of the braid without much ado. And for curling these, I'm going to use 2 bobby pins, a large one and a small one. Now I think people typically use pipe cleaners for this, but I'm a big fan of using what you already have. Even though pipe cleaners, I think you can buy 48 of them for $2. You still have to store it. It's still a single-use item, and how many times am I going to do this? And now I have pipe cleaners that I A, paid for, and B, don't want to store. So I like reusing things that I already have. So I'm going to take out another, I guess 4 of these. Yeah, and show you how I'm going to start right down here at the end and put that in. Put that inside the end of the bobby pin, and I'm just going to roll the thinnest part. And then slide it down to the end. Don't roll too many times so that it's not too tight when you're sliding it down to the end. Don't pull down too hard either, like I just did. So slide that, and then once you get it where it's stuck in there, just kind of keep rolling. Lost my focus. And then slide down. And keep rolling. When you get to the top, take your second bobby pin and thread it through the top of the first bobby pin. And then put the twist in the middle. Now that's a lot of space left, so I'm just going to squish this down a little more and keep rolling until I get close to my scalp, and then thread it through and put the hair in the middle, so that what you end up with is that. So I'm just going to repeat that same thing for the other ones I took out. So I'm back from dipping them. I did the first hot water, but not too hot, and then the cold water, and they feel dry, but I know they're not. I mean, literally, I just came from dipping them. So I'm just going to take my pins out, the small one out, kind of pull that straight out, and then unwrap them. And pull it down again. And that's what you're left with. Now, how tightly compressed that coil is will really be dependent upon how much you squish them when you're wrapping them. So remember, when I wrap mine, I kind of wrap and then squeeze them down, mainly to get most of the length of the twist on the bobby pin, but you could do that even if you had ample room or a lot shorter hair. This would obviously work for natural hair too, minus the dipping. Like, you obviously don't dip them in hot water, just you can put you do this on twist, not necessarily on hair that's loose. I've never tried it on hair that's loose, but if your hair is in twist, you can do this, and then use your favorite gel or setting lotion, and then go to bed, and in the morning you can take them out. But that's it. So I now have considerably more of them than I had before. And I'm just going to take this side down, if I can figure out where the bobby pin went. Oops. And I had it rolled down before. I think I'm just going to pull it off to this side instead of rolling it back down the way I had it. Hit it. Okay, so that is it. These will only last for a few days because I didn't dip them in very hot water, and I didn't leave them in the water when I did dip them, but in a few days I'll be ready to do something else, and when I am, I just take a towel, maybe like a thermos, and then dip the entire section so the hair can be straight entirely inside the container and there won't be any bends, and it'll take out all the remaining curls and I can try something new. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.